I'm trying to fix the power windows in my 2000 Bonneville, and there's a lot of instructions on the internet you can find about fixing these two wires right here, about fixing the splice. Apparently someone had already tried to fix this. They had this junky piece of tape there, and I guess there's a connector in there somewhere. Either way, the wires just broke. They just corroded right off. So what I got to do is I have to splice these, wire them together, and put a link between them, and then hopefully my driver's side power windows and locks and the rear passenger windows will work as well, because the only window on this thing that works right now is the driver's side, and that's a very common problem with these Bonnevilles. So I'm going to splice these together, and at the end here we'll see if it worked or not. Alright, what you have to do is, these two tan wires, you have to snip these back some till you get past the corrosion, which I had to clip it quite a bit off to get past the corroded wire that wasn't letting. It's all green in there. You won't be able to see it, but it's green. So the wire's all corroded, so I got to clip these two back as well. And then I'm going to take a piece of wire. I'm going to twist these two together and twist those two ends together and take a wire and make a jump. And that is the way this fix is supposed to work. And again, we'll see what it does at the end. Alright, well, what I did is I twisted those two tan wires together. I hooked on this red wire to both wires, and I did the same thing on the opposite end. I put the two tan wires, twisted them together, put this red wire to make a jumper between the two, and it works. So it fixed my problem. Now I just got to take the door panel off again over here and figure out why the window was crooked. I couldn't, when I changed the motor out, because that's what I thought it was, I didn't have it, it wouldn't go all the way up, so there's a hole in the door panel where you're supposed to tighten the screw, and I couldn't reach it because the thing was between the hole and a blank, a big sheet of metal. I couldn't get the screwdriver in there. So now I just got to fix that, take that back off, put it all the way up, tighten up the screws, and it should be perfect. It does work. And so let's check this out. At least I'll be able to show you that it works. So once I get that one side sorted out, it'll go up nice and even, but it does work. So as you can see, I didn't go with taking the front seat out and tearing up all the carpet and all that. There was already a cut right here in the carpet, so I just cut the thing back and pulled it out. You can't see it when the seat's back anyway. I'm kind of tall, so there's nobody going to be able to see that. And but it works. So if you come across those instructions, or there's some step-by-step instructions out there you can follow, but this is just it. You just pull this harness out, find the two tan wires, cut the connector off that's corroded. Mine just broke. I don't know if you can see that. It's in there somewhere. And so in any case, that's the fix. Alright, this is just a final clip to show you guys that it really does work. I got it all evened out, straightened. So it goes down, goes up. And it would not do that at all before. It did not fix the back windows. I don't care, because I really don't have anybody sit back there. We just use it to get back and forth to work. And if you want to, I didn't do the part about taking the door panel off, but you have to pop this off with a screwdriver. You have to pop all along the edge with the screwdriver, and it sounds like you're breaking the pins. So, but don't get scared. They do pop off, and then you have to lift. Well, you have to pop these off too. Pop these off first. Disconnect it. There's a clip together in there. Pop this off right here. This will come off. Slide it out of the door thing, the door handle, and then when you go to pull this off, lift it up, because there's two little clips in there that slide down into two little rails. So you pull it up and out, and it should come right off. And you can disconnect the speaker, all the cables, and just set the door panel aside when you go ahead to go and work on it. So that's pretty much it. Hope it helps somebody.